Welcome back, MechWarriors. This is OLDBOB'10025 with the clan tech for the Civil War. All the new stuff. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be like all standard ones, like here's the build for this and here's the build for that. It's just going to be my own insights, my own thoughts, and everything else. Later on, we'll get to all that kind of stuff. There's plenty of videos, like for that kind of stuff. Kind of got you to make some stuff. Everyone's going to make some stuff like later on. But I just want to give you like some of my insights about how things are and if they're used and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's go to loadout here. This is just a Hellbringer. And so first off, we're going to go to the Ballistics. So let's go to Ballistics now. So the clans didn't really get much for Ballistics. They got the light machine gun and heavy machine gun, so it's only two different ones. Now, a good winner for the Ballistics are the heavy machine guns. If you can switch out all your machine guns to heavy, you do have the ammo issue is a little bit different though. Let's see if I can get some Ballistics in here. Now the ammo issue is going to be different because it has 1,000 rounds compared to the normal 2,000 rounds that a normal machine gun has. But your damage is absolutely incredible. It's 1.4 per second, but it does have an optimal range of 80 and then a maximum range of 160. So you really have to watch out on different items on actually, like when you go and use your heavy machine guns, it's not going to be really nice. Now, the difference is on the light machine guns, so it's really nice, especially for those long range builds. If you can, it's going to be 500 with 250 optimal range. And I believe you get 2,000 rounds. You get 2,500 rounds, sorry about that. 2,500 rounds to go and blow your enemy away from a long range away. So basically, that's kind of nice. So the clans did get boo food on the Ballistics, which are the light machine guns and the heavy machine guns. Let's go to energy weapons. Now, they did get light, well, actually, I'll go over that like later. They did get the heavies, the heavy, small, medium, and large lasers, the ER micro lasers, and the micro pulse lasers. They did get those, which is kind of nice. Now, for a build like say my Nova, I'm using ER micro lasers. It's kind of nice because I have a 300 range like a normal small laser from the inner sphere with optimal range of 150. And mainly I use my Nova as a support anti-LRM mech, which is nice. So I'm not really frontline troop type material, but at least I'm going to support the mechs that are around me. The 2.4 damage is nice at 1.7 heat. The cooldown 2.25. Duration 0.75 is not too bad. Now the micro pulse laser is kind of nice because it's actually just like a normal small pulse lasers, medium and large pulse lasers. They actually will be very nice for the lighter mechs, for light mechs, because they're 0.5. Now the micro pulse lasers are 0.25, which if you have weight issues, it runs really nice. It still takes one slot, unfortunately. Same with the micro pulse laser, but they're half a ton each. Now, if you're running, say, like a light mech, micro pulse lasers might be your best bet if you don't have the tonnage. I know some of my light mechs, especially for clan mechs, I don't have enough tonnage to fit all my laser ports. So this will be really nice because only half ton and the pinpoint accuracy of the pulse lasers. Now, the heavy lasers, there has been some issues with the heavy lasers. The issues is the long duration time. 1.2 for the small, 1.45 for the medium, and 1.55 for the large. Now the problem is though, yes, it does 18 points of damage. The only problem is it takes up 16 heat, and you have to sit there for 1.55 to do 18 points of damage to the exact same spot. So that's going to be really hard to do, especially in combat situations, is do that. Like I know my linebacker, I have two heavy large lasers and two medium heavy large lasers, and it's hard to do that damage all in pinpoint accuracy. One spot, 18 points of damage, or 36 for the two large, and then what was it, 10 for these? And then 10 each for these, so it's pinpoint damage. It's hard to do that. Now the heat and everything else, it doesn't really qualify as far as good. So I'm not looking at these as really being used a lot. They're cool if you, I don't know, if for a build or something like that, yeah, okay, go and use it. Not a big deal. But the problem is though, is duration. Everyone's bitching about that in the forums. So if you can use them, if not, I wouldn't worry about it. That's not the best thing. Missiles, the ATMs are there. They are there. The issues with the ATMs with 120 with 120 minimum range, clan players are not used to that because they can use their long range missiles. And a couple matches, I charged a bunch of different clan mechs to have clan ATM 12s, charged them, knock them out because I got within the 120. So it's just, they're hard to use. And now basically for the missiles themselves, it has a drop off. So if you see a little chart, it drops off in damage. but the closer you are, the better off you are. Optimal range is 270, so 120 to 270, you're going to do the maximum for, or 6 points for a 3, 12 points for a 6, 18 points for a 9, and then 24 for a 12. So it does drop in damage the further off you are. So you got to really watch that as far as range wise. That's the only issue. Well, a couple issues. The other issue for the ATMs is the simple fact is on my Nova, I've been knocking these bad boys out with 3 AMSs, 1 laser AMS and 2 normal AMS. Don't even come to me with ATMs. Except for just giving money, you can do that, but that's about it. But the missiles are really horrible as far as being used with the anti-missile systems. If a group has one Nova or a Kit Fox with the anti-missile system, might as well forget about it, because they really need to switch out, either give them a higher velocity so it's harder to hit, or give them more damage per missile, because I'm knocking these bad boys and they're just gone. It's like I nerfed your mech completely, especially if you did 4 ATM 12s. But I have to admit, though, the ATM 12s, they have been superbly, if you know how to use them. That's the issue. You find a person that's scary, a person knows how to use the ATMs, but it's just a matter of just how you use them and everything else. So watch out for that 120 minimum range, and anti-missile systems will knock this bad boys out. Don't even come to me. So that's the issue with the ATMs. So it's a matter of just how you play the game. A lot of people were going to still stick with all the little standbys, which I don't blame them, to tell you the truth, because all the little standbys are good. I know the heavy machine guns, definite bonus for the ballistics. As far as the energy, I would have to say the micro lasers are really nice. I've been using those like crazy and it's been working out very well. The ATMs, unfortunately, is the only thing there, so it's going to be good or bad. It's going to be good or bad. So let's go to tech. Okay, the light active probe. It's okay. Basically, if it increases sensor range, so if you're using like a scout mech, nice. Speeds up targeting data for missile systems, and can detect shutdown mechs. I haven't seen many people actually use the shutdown tactic. Has been used a lot. So if you got the extra half ton and 1 slot, go ahead. Might as well do it. The clan light tag. Accelerates missile lock, keeps locks target, increases missile accuracy. Must be held on target to counter like ECM. Light tag, half a ton, 1 slot. Now, the normal one has 1 ton, 1 slot. So basically, this has a shorter range, but it will increase your C-bill use, or will increase your C-bills before every missile that it actually hits. So basically, this is really good. If you have pinpoint target on a person, then they start getting hammered with missiles, you get the bonus for the C-bills as well. So that's kind of nice about that. So the equipment, and then let's go to the laser AMS system now. So for the laser AMS system, it is nice, but I highly recommend you only use 1. 2, I started overheating, especially on a hot map, and if I was using anything more than micro pulse or micro lasers, I would have been screwed. So I would recommend, if you actually use a Nova, is just use 1 laser anti-missile system and then 2 normal systems. That actually won't be too bad to go and do. You won't overheat as much, but you're still going to at least have, if you run out of ammo, which I think I have 9,000 here. You have 9,000 rounds. At least I'm going to have some more ammo just in case to knock down some more rounds and get some more C-bills and match scoring on the can itself. So it's a definite yes for the laser AMS. Just don't have more than 2. If you have 3, you're going to be screwed beyond belief, especially with all the missiles coming at you. So in a nutshell, and then also too, like with the skills, let's go to skills here. They did go down to for the laser anti-missile systems. They did bring down the laser anti-missile system from 1.25 to 0.75, which I kind of understand, because this increases damage of the AMS system. Now, you do know that with the laser AMS system and everything else, range and velocity for normal like AMS works, and basically, but the thing is, though, they did bring down the nodes for that. They also did actually go ahead and add 2 flamer nodes, which are the flamers negative 7.5, which is really nice, especially for flamer mechs. Clan mechs have a certain advantage because their flamers are 100% better than the inner sphere, which is really good. And then they also changed the UX from the jam duration for UX, so in essence, doesn't have the jam chance. It changes the jam duration, so it will jam, but at least it's going to go down quicker instead of actually a normal one. And then also for the jam bar anticipation for the rack 5s, and also did it for the rack 5s, the jam bar will actually go down quicker. So it's kind of nice how they did that. Then also for the ECM, I don't really need this because I want missiles to come towards my Nova, but you have to go down the list here until you hit the ECM modules, which is right here. Best way to do it: target delay, info, sensor, radar, enhanced, same thing, sensor, target, range, radar derp, and then you go here, which is the enhanced ECM. It helps with stealth, but there are too many, I don't know if a lot of people will be using stealth for the clan mechs, but if you do, that's what you got to do. It'll decrease the chance for stealth armor. Instead of 10 seconds, it'll be like 6 seconds, and then also decreases the range that people can like detect you for the ECM modules. So in a nutshell, the clans did get boofood on the technology, and I have to say it's what probably happened. They I don't know why they actually did that. The clans did have other type of stuff. The ATMs could have been 100% better, but they kind of screwed that over. I don't know why they did that. The ATMs do have kind of like an arc. It's not like an arc for LRM, which goes almost straight up then down. This has kind of like a lobbing ability. So, but they can be used inside tunnels, which is the advantage of that one. But the problem is, at 120, you're not gonna be doing too many tunnel fights. Like in Hyperpulse Generator, they will be used in that. So I don't think that the heavy laser will be used a lot because it's too much duration time. To change the duration, yeah, I mean, but the skills you can actually change it into. Let's go back over here. Laser duration, so give a negative 7.5 for duration, but I mean literally that's not much from 1.55 for the heavy laser. It's not going to do a lot of difference, but at least it's going to be something. If you can, well, actually it's going to be 10, still be negative 10%. So it's going to be something, but not going to be to the extreme that we all want it to be of the normal weapons. So that's another like issue that the heavy lasers have. ATMs, just a no-go. I just don't know why they did that. But anyways, I definitely appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate it, you guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.